Mother Miriam Norwood is more alive today than any of us in this room. We think we're alive. She knows she's alive. I was looking at the program closely, and there are many designations given for different people. But I looked behind my name. It simply said, comma, friend. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Mother Norwood, I know her from so many different areas, but since I only have 20 minutes, let me do it real quick. And in closing, when a preacher says in conclusion, it means nothing. It simply means I'm thinking about it. She was a gentle giant, really a godly matriarch, a perpetual student. She was just, I could just call her a professional student. She went through 6 colleges and universities. Hunter College, New York, got her undergraduate, so Spelman here in Atlanta, Georgia, attended Atlanta University, Georgia State University, Interdenominational Theological Center, finally got her master's in ministry from Southwestern Christian University. She's got transcripts laying around all over the country. She was a generous woman. At one time in my previous life, I used to serve Beulah Heights University as their president. I don't know if you know what a president of a university does. Basically, a president of a university is a dressed-up beggar. 70% of our time is raising money. So when you're raising money, you go to people who are generous and who are willing to part with their money. And I'd always go to Mother Norwood, and she was never hesitant to write a check. And for that, I was always grateful. She was a person who could do 3 things. Very few people can do that. She could see, she could perceive, and then she could make sense out of that. In other words, she could see the future. She saw the future before, I think, Bishop Norwood did. She saw her son was moving back to town, Dr. Monty Norwood. And she saw that a bishop needed something else to do with the rest of his life. So I remember the family calling me and saying, Dr. Chan, will you come and help us in this transition? But the pivotal person in that transition from bishop, apostle, doctor, pope, Matthew Norwood, to your son, Pastor Dr. Monty Norwood, was a pivotal transition in the life of a landmark, iconic church. And it had to be done right. How many of you know in church, pastoral transitions usually are messy? Especially when it's within family. It gets messier. But she was the family adhesive that kept everything together. So the greatest legacy that the Norwood family can continue with is to make sure that the family stays together. Family stays together. Church folk will come and go. Actually, they come to go. The family is forever. Mother Norwood lived by one word. The motto of her life, the theme of her life, the vision of her life was really summed up in one word: others. 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 That's what she lived her life for. Not a selfish woman, not about what can I get, but she lived her life for others. That might not be a bad idea for the rest of us to follow. Might be a good thing for us to say, it's not about me. It's all about others. God bless you. Thank you.